is your first memory of this school?
My first haircut when we were class 6.
Did it look nice?
No, it did not.
The biggest thing you have learned from this place?
Independency and self-reliance.
What is the one thing you will miss the most after you leave?
Game time.
Describe Sainik School Chhingchhip in one word.
Intriguing.
Who has been your favorite teacher from our school?
Sarkoldeep.
An important question. Do you prefer the vice principal or principal?
Principal.
Any reason why?
No.
One memory you will not forget aside from your first memory?
I would say the time that we went on to zonals and won the central football tournament.
Okay, on the topic of zonals, you have represented our school in interzonals and even Subroto for the football team. So what would you say is your favorite memory from those travels?
From those travels, I would say the East Zone probably, when we won it was a tough match and a tough group overall. So it was, I would say we were the underdogs, probably. So winning that by chance we are lucky, and by God's grace, hopefully we won it. So that's it.
Oh, bro. Okay. Who has been your favorite roommate of all time?
Eddie.
That Moya.
Yeah.
What about Moya? You like him?
Nah, man.
PT, drill or morning class?
PT.
One reason why computer science cadets are better than biology cadets?
In today's time, since AI is the search of AI has been increasing, so
Yeah.
CS would likely get the advantage of getting more jobs in the future.
Okay. Who do you think is the funniest batchmate?
Chungnoa 176.
Batchmate with the best fashion sense. You can say yourself, but don't say yourself because that's not true.
It depends on the occasion. Like Sundays, I think everybody will be in a good fashion, and in some cases, sometimes they really wear some awkward fashion, like Eddie and like Vanelzawa. So I think their fashion sense is probably good in some way.
Okay. Who is, from our batchmates, most likely to become an officer in the armed forces? You can say yourself also.
I would say Abhishek or Nunpuya.
Then politician.
Politician would be Moya, probably.
Then businessman.
Businessman, I think it would be Ashwara.
Okay. Athlete.
Can also be Rauhlua or Shiat Moya.
You can't avoid this question. Who is your best friend from this school?
I don't have any best friends.
Okay, can you tell us some of your good friends?
All of them.
Okay. No, you cannot avoid this. You have to give us at least 3 names right now. Yes, of course, anyone you want.
Zuresa, Kunala, and Jonathan.
Okay. Who is the first person you would call if you needed help or were in trouble?
Would probably call Eva.
One piece of advice for juniors or new cadets coming into our school.
Mahun duad jianga ngai tua lok thil ti tum nei rana heta school lu ani lo chuan om tak tak lawang science stream a kal tang ro chuan school a chu
If you had to pick a spirit animal, which animal would you pick?
spirit animal anything here.
Oh, any animal? Okay, if you were to be an animal besides a human, what animal would you be?
Eagle.
Okay. Okay, lastly, what's your final quote?
Do or do not, there is no try.
Okay, thank you. Cut.